From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Tuesday, December 6th, 2022. I'm D. Ray Knight. This is what's going on. The Rapid City Police Department is investigating an unattended death Saturday morning. Police say the body of an adult male was discovered in a drainage ditch south of the intersection of East Philadelphia Street and Cherry Avenue. Detectives say the man, in his 30s, was last seen intoxicated leaving his nearby residence the night before. There were no signs of trauma or indications of foul play, and an autopsy will be performed. The man's name was not released. A home in Sturgis was destroyed by fire. Amy Rose has more.
A home in Sturgis was destroyed by fire late Sunday night. Fire crews arrived before midnight Sunday to find flames coming from the roof of the home on Williams Street. Crews spent several hours on scene putting out the fire and keeping it from spreading to nearby houses. The home and a fifth-wheel camper parked in the driveway are considered a total loss. No injuries were reported, and the fire's cause is under investigation.
Governor Kristi Noem is joining Wyoming's governor in calling for the Black Hills National Forest to redo a draft of its upcoming forest plan revision. Current draft assessments call for reductions in timber sales. Timber industry advocates say the proposed reductions in timber sales would prove disastrous for the industry. Mills in the Black Hills have already started closing, and timber sales are down 20% from last year. Noem points to what she calls flawed statements not backed by scientific material in the Black Hills National Forest revision assessment. In national and international news, Georgia voters are deciding the final Senate contest in the country. They're choosing whether to re-elect Democratic Senator Raphael Warnock or opt for Republican challenger Herschel Walker. Tuesday's contest concludes a 4-week runoff blitz that's drawn a flood of outside spending to an increasingly personal fight. The outcome will determine whether the Democrats have a 51-49 Senate majority or control a 50-50 chamber based on Vice President Kamala Harris's tie-breaking vote. In last month's general election, Warnock led Walker by 37,000 votes out of almost 4 million cast, but fell shy of a majority, triggering the runoff. As polls opened Tuesday morning, a 40-degree wind chill and steady rain greeted voters in the Atlanta area. Police officers will be honored by Congress for protecting the Capitol against the January 6th rioters. Amy Rose has the story.
Top House and Senate leaders will award law enforcement officers who defended the U.S. Capitol on January 6th of 2021 with congressional gold medals on Tuesday, presenting them with the highest honor that Congress can bestow. This comes nearly 2 years after they fought with former President Donald Trump's supporters in a brutal and bloody attack. The 4 medals will be placed at the U.S. Capitol Police Headquarters, the Metropolitan Police Department, the Capitol, and the Smithsonian Institution. President Joe Biden said a medal will be placed at the Smithsonian so all visitors can understand what happened that day.
Now the latest on the war in Ukraine. In a new display of defiance from Kyiv, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has traveled to an eastern city near the front line, while 2 more strategic sites inside Russia have reportedly been hit by drone attacks. A fire blamed on a drone attack broke out at an airport in Russia's southern Kursk region that borders Ukraine. In a second incident, an industrial plant was also targeted by drones. A day earlier, Moscow blamed Kyiv for drone strikes at 2 air bases deep inside Russia and launched another wave of missile strikes on Ukrainian territory. The unprecedented attacks in Russia threaten a major escalation of the 9-month war. Your weather forecast from the Home Slice Weather Center. Sunny with a high of 37, low tonight, 11. And that was your Daily Slice for Tuesday, December 6th, 2022. The Daily Slice is a production of Home Slice Media Group, hosted by D. Ray Knight with Amy Rose. Executive producer Mark Houston. Engineered by Chris Jacquez. I'm D. Ray Knight. Have a great day.